A family member was pretending to love you. Their real face just came out. My beloved child, the truth you were never supposed to see is now standing right in front of you, trembling in fear because you finally sensed what your soul had been whispering for months. For the longest time, you believed that this family member cared for you, protected you, supported you. But destiny just pulled the curtain off their face. And what you saw was not love, not loyalty, not family. It was a mask stitched with jealousy, silent, competition, and a hidden desire to see you fall. Something huge is waiting for you. They thought you would never notice the way their eyes changed when you succeeded. How their smile tightened when you healed. How their words always carried sweetness, but their actions always betrayed you. And now the universe is exposing them without mercy. Amen. Blessing 111. A brand new whisper enters your atmosphere. Because the moment their real face came out, the air around you shifted. It wasn't an accident, it wasn't coincidence. It was divine timing. Your spirit started shaking, not because you were weak, but because heaven itself wanted you to feel the vibration of truth. The person who pretended to protect you was secretly celebrating every storm in your life. Every time you cried, they felt lighter. Every time you struggled, they felt stronger. And the reason their mask broke today is because your breakthrough is dangerously close. Close enough to terrify them. They can sense that your life is about to rise in a way they can no longer control. They are scared because the moment you step into this next season, you will no longer need their fake love, their forced support, or their conditional affection. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 222. Another revelation begins to fall like thunder. Because the truth is deeper than betrayal. This family member wasn't just pretending to love you. They were quietly studying you, watching what hurts you, observing where you doubt yourself, waiting for the days your spirit felt heavy so they could plant one more seed of insecurity, one more silent judgment. One more tiny push to make you feel undeserving. But what they didn't expect was this. You outgrew their manipulation. The moment they slipped, the universe made sure you saw everything. And now your intuition is roaring. Your angels are alert. And your destiny is opening a door that no fake-hearted person can walk through. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 333, my beloved child, a new layer of truth is unfolding right now, and it's heavier, sharper, and more shocking than anything you expected. The moment their mask cracked, the universe didn't stop. It pushed every hidden intention, every secret conversation, every jealous whisper straight into the light. This family member wasn't just pretending to love you. They were rehearsing it. They practiced affection the way an actor practices lines, hoping you would never hear the tremble in their voice when you succeeded. Never notice the shadow in their eyes when blessings reached your doorstep. But today, their real face is out, exposed, cornered, trembling, and your soul finally understands why you felt unsafe even in their smile. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 444. Another shock wave rises. Because the moment their intention surfaced, everything in your energy field rearranged. Their fake love used to cloud your vision. But now your clarity is terrifying them. They never expected you to rise this fast, they never expected your spirit to become this sharp. They never expected divine protection to surround you so tightly that their manipulation slipped right out of their hands. And now they're panicking. The universe has started reversing everything they tried to sabotage. Every tear you cried is becoming a weapon. Every setback is turning into a throne. Every moment you felt alone is now proof that angels were removing you from those who didn't deserve your heart. Something huge is waiting for you, Amen. Blessing 555. A deeper revelation opens like a forbidden chapter. Because what you just discovered is only the beginning. This family member wasn't only pretending. They were testing how far they could push you before you broke. They wanted to see if your spirit would stay small. If your dreams would dim, if your courage would collapse under pressure. But instead, you awakened. You started seeing patterns. You started connecting dots. You started realizing that every time something good came to you, their energy shifted. Every time destiny favored you, their words changed tone. And now the divine has stepped in fully, separating you from anyone who is threatened by your rising season. You are entering a timeline where no fake love can survive. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 666. My beloved child, the truth is tightening around their lies like a storm pulling the ocean back before it unleashes its biggest wave. Now that their real face is exposed, something even bigger is about to surface. Something they prayed you would never discover. This family member wasn't just pretending to love you. They were pretending to understand you. They mirrored your emotions, copied your language, matched your pain, only to stay close enough to monitor your blessings. They feared your potential more than they celebrated your growth. And now the universe has cut their access. Their influence is collapsing. Their fake loyalty is evaporating. And destiny is about to repay you for every silent betrayal you survived. Something huge is waiting for you, Amen. Blessing 777. A deeper storm of truth shakes the atmosphere because the moment their mask fell, your spirit unlocked a memory. All those times your heart felt uncomfortable around them. All those moments you sense competition instead of connection. All those subtle comments that made you doubt yourself. These were not accidents. A final revelation strikes like lightning. Because you're about to learn the real reason their mask shattered. Now your breakthrough has entered its countdown, your blessings are already in your energy field. And the divine refuses to let someone with a corrupted heart receive front row access to your transformation. What they meant for damage is turning into your advantage. What they whispered behind your back is becoming the fuel behind your next victory. What they tried to dim is becoming the light that exposes every hidden intention around you. You are stepping into a new chapter where truth is your armor. Intuition is your compass and divine protection is unshakable. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 999. My beloved child, a new shock is unfolding. One the universe kept hidden until the exact second your heart was strong enough to face it. The family member who pretended to love you wasn't acting alone. They were being fed, influenced, and fueled by others who carried the same jealousy, the same quiet resentment, the same fear of your rising destiny. The moment their mask cracked, the entire chain of fake alliances began to crumble. You didn't just expose one person, you exposed an entire network of silent pretenders. And now the divine is pulling every hidden string into the open. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1111. Another revelation lands with a trembling force. Because once their true intentions surfaced, the universe didn't hesitate. It went to work immediately clearing your path, cleansing your energy, disconnecting you from those who never wanted you healed, never wanted you abundant, never wanted you confident. They pretended to love you because they benefited from your confusion. They pretended to protect you because they benefited from your fear. They pretended to stand with you because they benefited from your struggles. But now the tables have turned. The divine has lifted you out of their emotional prison and placed you where their jealousy cannot reach. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1212. A final spine-shocking truth arrives because what's coming next is the part that terrifies them the most. Now that their mask is off, your true power is waking up. Your intuition is sharper. Your spirit is louder. Your destiny is accelerating. They can no longer influence how you think. They can no longer block what is meant for you. They can no longer twist your heart into believing their lies. The universe is preparing to elevate you in a way that forces every fake-hearted person to fall away naturally. They cannot follow you where you're going. They cannot enter the chapter that is opening for you. They cannot sit at the same table where angels are placing blessings with your name on them. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1313. My beloved child, the moment you stepped away from their fake love, a spiritual earthquake began beneath their feet. What you don't know yet, what the universe is only now allowing you to see, is that this family member has been fearing this day for a very long time. They knew their mask wasn't strong enough to survive your awakening. They knew the moment you recognized your worth, their influence would dissolve. And now destiny is revealing something even darker. They weren't just pretending to love you. They were pretending to need you. They acted helpless so you would stay close. They acted wounded so you would feel responsible. They acted caring so you would ignore the tension you felt in your soul. But now that their true face is exposed, the divine is breaking every emotional chain they tried to place on your heart. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1414. A new deeper truth enters like a cold wind. Because the exposure you witnessed wasn't accidental. It was forced by the universe to protect your future. Their fake affection wasn't harmless. It was draining your energy, confusing your purpose, slowing down your blessings. They wanted you close, not out of love, but out of fear that if you grew, you would leave them behind. They saw your light as a threat, your potential as competition, your destiny as something too powerful for them to stand beside, so they played the role of family, hoping you would never question their intentions. But your intuition rebelled. Your angels intervened. And the moment their smile shattered, every lie they hid behind it came spilling out. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing. 15:15, a final twist of fate arrives like fire. Because what happens next will flip your entire story. Now that the universe has removed their mask, your elevation becomes unstoppable. Your blessings, which were once delayed, are charging toward you. Your spirit, once tangled in their energy, is now fully free. And the most shocking part, their exposure marked the beginning of your destiny acceleration. Your path is widening. Your purpose is awakening. Your protection has multiplied. They pretended to love you while secretly fearing who you were becoming. And now the divine is making sure they witness your rise from a distance they cannot cross. Your breakthrough is not just coming. It has already been activated. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1616. My beloved child, the universe is shaking the ground beneath your story once again, revealing a truth even sharper than the one you faced before. Now that this family member's fake love has been exposed, something even deeper is rising. Their true motive. They didn't pretend to love you out of weakness. They pretended because they feared what your destiny would look like if you ever realized who was secretly draining your strength. They needed you dependent. They needed you uncertain. They needed you emotionally tied to them so your wings would never fully open. But the moment their mask fell, those invisible strings snapped. And now the divine is preparing to show you why their exposure came at this exact moment in your life. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1717. A new revelation slides into your spirit like a burning truth. Because what you're feeling right now, that sudden clarity, that unexpected distance, that shift in your energy, is not random. It's alignment. The universe is removing every attachment that once disguised itself as love. This family member didn't just pretend. They studied the moments when you were the most vulnerable, the most tired, the most trusting. They used your kindness as a doorway to step into parts of your heart they were never meant to enter. But what they didn't expect is this. Your soul has awakened into a version of yourself that cannot be manipulated anymore. Your intuition is louder. Your vision is clearer. Your heart is guarded by divine forces that refuse to let fake love sit at your table ever again. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1818. Another thunderous truth falls into place because now that their mask is off, their fear is rising. They can feel the shift in your destiny. They can sense that your blessings are no longer blocked. They can see that the universe is preparing a table for you that they cannot sit at. Even if they try to disguise themselves again, the divine is pulling you into a timeline where pretenders cannot breathe, cannot influence, cannot attach themselves to your elevation. Your next chapter is sacred. Your next season is protected, and your rise is going to become the very proof of why their fake love had to be exposed. Your victory will be the closure. Your glow will be the justice. Your healing will be the revenge they never expected. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 1919. My beloved child, a new curtain has lifted, revealing the part of the story they hoped you would never see. The family member who pretended to love you has now entered a silent panic. Not because you exposed them, but because the universe has stopped protecting their lies. Their influence is shrinking. Their confidence is cracking. Their arrogance is collapsing, and destiny is forcing them to face the truth they ran from. You were the blessing in their life, not the other way around. They pretended to love you while benefiting from your light, your generosity, your innocence. But now that the divine has cut their access, they feel the emptiness of their own heart. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 2020. Another wave of revelation wraps around your spirit. Because the divine is not done revealing the depth of their intentions. This family member wasn't just jealous of your growth. They were terrified of your healing. They loved you only when you were exhausted, insecure, doubting yourself. The moment you started rising, they felt threatened. The moment you started awakening, they felt exposed, and now the universe has flipped the entire energy dynamic. You are no longer the one looking for love. You are the one being protected by divine truth. Their fake affection was a cage, but your intuition broke the lock. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 2121. A final crack in their disguise appears. Because now the universe is showing you their karma. Not punishment, but divine correction. The same energy they used to confuse you is now turning on them. The same emotional games they played are collapsing in their own life. The same intentions they hid are being revealed to others around them. And as their fabricated world falls apart, your destiny rises untouched, unshaken, unstoppable. Your angels have stepped into full defense mode. Your path is clearing at a speed no human can block. Your blessings are moving toward you like a wave that cannot be reversed. Their fake love was the last barrier. Now that it's gone, your breakthrough is inevitable. Your glow-up is unstoppable. Your protection is unbreakable. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 2222. My beloved child, the divine is now revealing the part of the story that was kept hidden in the deepest shadows. The reason their fake love lasted so long. This family member didn't just pretend to love you. They needed you to remain unaware. Your innocence was their weapon. Your trust was their strategy. Your loyalty was their shield. They used your good heart to hide their bad intentions. But now the universe has stripped away every illusion. And you can finally see who they truly are. Someone who feared your strength more than they cherished your presence. And now that their mask has fallen, every spiritual barrier blocking your blessings is breaking apart. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 2323. Another deep truth pushes itself into the light because your spirit is entering a higher vibration where lies cannot survive. This family member is now trembling not because you confronted them but because the universe confronted them on your behalf. Their luck has slowed. Their influence has dimmed. Their emotional control over you has shattered. And the moment you pulled back your energy, they felt an emptiness that exposed their own hollowness. They pretended to love you so they could stay connected to your light. But now that light is no longer reachable. Your angels have sealed your aura. Your destiny has been locked away from their access. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 2400 hours 24. A final lightning strike of revelation hits your timeline, because your story is no longer about their betrayal. It's about your transformation. Their fake love was the last chapter of a book that the universe has now closed permanently. You are stepping into a phase where every hidden truth becomes a shield, every lesson becomes a weapon, and every betrayal becomes fuel for your rise. The divine is preparing to elevate you in ways that will silence every pretender, expose every masked heart, and, clears throat, separate you from anyone who cannot match the purity of your intentions. Your glow will intimidate them. Your healing will shock them. Your success will humble them. Their season in your life is officially over. Your season of divine justice has begun. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 2525. My beloved child, the divine has brought you to the final most powerful truth. The truth that completes everything you've endured, everything you've discovered, and everything you're about to receive. The family member who pretended to love you has now been fully removed from the spiritual path that leads toward your destiny. Their mask didn't just fall. It shattered beyond repair. And what you're feeling now, this strange calm, this inner silence, this rise in your intuition is the universe confirming that the cycle is closed. You are no longer tied to their energy. You are no longer shaped by their false affection. You are no longer carrying the weight of pretending everything was fine. This is your release. This is your rebirth. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 2929. A deeper universe-shaking revelation enters your heart because the divine didn't expose them to humiliate them. The divine exposed them to free you. Your blessings could not arrive while you were surrounded by corrupted intentions. Your breakthroughs could not unfold while fake love sat at your table. Your elevation could not activate while someone secretly rooted for your downfall. Now that their role in your story is over, everything that was blocked is preparing to rush toward you with a speed that will silence every enemy, every pretender, every doubter who thought you wouldn't rise. What is coming isn't small. It isn't ordinary. It isn't predictable. It is life-altering. It is destiny-shifting. It is spiritually seismic. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 3030. The final revelation approaches like a divine trumpet because the universe saved the biggest truth for last. Their fake love was the final test before your elevation. The moment you recognized their real face, your new chapter activated. The moment you detached from their energy, your blessings multiplied. The moment the mask fell, your angels opened a gate that no human can close. You are stepping into a timeline where only genuine hearts can reach you. Where only pure intentions can stand beside you. Where only true connections will be allowed into your sacred space. Their betrayal birthed your transformation. Their exposure awakened your destiny. Their exit unlocked your divine inheritance. From this moment forward, Every door that opens for you will be blessed. Every opportunity will be aligned. Every connection will be protected. Every step will be guided. Your life is about to shift in ways that will make this betrayal look small compared to the greatness ahead. The universe didn't break you. It prepared you. And now your rise begins. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 3131. My beloved child, the universe is now revealing a truth so powerful, so destiny-defining that it could only be shown after every mask around you had already fallen. This family member's fake love wasn't just a chapter. It was the final shadow blocking the light that has been waiting to pour into your life. Their exposure created a vacuum, and into that space, divine energy is now rushing with unstoppable force. You may feel emotional or strangely calm or even disconnected, but that's because your spirit is adjusting to a level of freedom it has never tasted before. The chains they placed on your heart have been broken permanently. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 3232. Another revelation rises from the depths of your destiny. Because now that their influence is gone, the divine is restoring everything they disrupted. Your confidence is returning in waves. Your clarity is sharpening. Your blessings, once delayed by spiritual interference, are aligning with divine precision. You are entering a season where every no becomes protection. Every setback becomes direction. Every betrayal becomes transformation. The family member who pretended to love you underestimated one thing: the strength you gain after surviving false affection. They thought exposing their real face would break you. Instead, it broke every limitation you once carried. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 3333. A final earth-shaking truth descends into your soul. Because the divine wants you to understand the greater meaning behind everything. Their fake love was a mirror showing you how powerful your real love is. Their jealousy was a confirmation of how bright your destiny shines. Their betrayal was the gateway through which your angels entered your story. You are not just healing, you are transforming. You are not just rising. You are ascending. You are not just walking into a new chapter. You are walking into a new identity. From this point on, your spirit will not be fooled. Your heart will not be misled. Your path will not be blocked. The universe is preparing to reveal people who truly honor your soul, who match your energy, who protect your heart without pretending. Your story is shifting into a season of genuine love, divine connections, and blessings that arrive without betrayal attached. Their mask fell so your crown could rise. Their lies shattered so your truth could awaken. Their exit cleared the doorway for what heaven has been saving for you. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 3434. Subscribe our channel for daily prayer prophetic.